The TV series Friends was first released on September 22, 1994. The American sitcom about the lives of six friends quickly became one of the most popular comedy shows in the history of American television and a symbol of the 90s. Over the years, the project and its creators received many awards, including 6 Emmy Awards and a Golden Globe Award. The series lasted 10 years, winning the hearts of viewers around the world, and became a real cultural phenomenon. High ratings confirmed that the successful combination of humor and brilliant cast resonated with a wide audience. In 2019, the HBO television channel began negotiations to create a special edition of the cult show. This long-awaited episode titled Friends Reunion was released in 2021. It was the last time the entire cast came together on set. But 2 years later, the legendary six broke up for good. How did the life of the
Monica Geller as Courtney Cox?
The actress who played Monica, Ross's younger sister, was the owner of the famous Bright Lilac apartment, where the main events of the series unfolded, in addition to the scene in the coffee shop. Her character was constantly worried about being overweight and was building a career as a chef. Gambling and hating to lose, it was she who introduced the crowning phrase, "I know." Interestingly, she was the only one of the friends whose acting achievements were not honored with nominations for Emmy, unlike the rest of the series. Today Courtney Cox is 60 years old. She continues to shoot, writes scripts and tries herself in directing. One of her most famous works was the series Cougar Town, which ran from 2009 to 2015. She is also known for her role in the Scream series of movies, which solidified her popularity back in the 90s. A 7th installment of the movie starring Cox is already in development. As for her looks, the actress is known to have turned to Botox, fillers, and has probably undergone a circumferential lift and blepharoplasty. However, according to Cox herself, she was dissatisfied with the results of rejuvenation. The changes affected her self-esteem and career, and fans noticed the changes in her appearance. Later, Courtney decided to dissolve all fillers to get back her natural look, and now advocates natural changes, paying attention to a healthy lifestyle, balanced diet and self-care. She is also into yoga and music and is a brown belt in karate. The personal life of the actress was also intense. In her youth, she dated musician Adam Duritz and actor Michael Keaton, as well as, according to rumors, Jason Statham and Kevin Costner. However, the real feelings Courtney experienced, having met on the set of Scream David Arquette, with whom they married in 1999. After many attempts to get pregnant, which ended in miscarriages, in 2004 they had a daughter Coco Riley, whose godmother was Cox's friend Jennifer Aniston. Over time, disagreements over the children caused tension in the family. Arquette wanted a large family, but Cox could not share his dream. In 2010, after another miscarriage, they decided to part ways. After going through a difficult divorce, in 2013, the actress began dating Irish musician Johnny McDaid. She recently announced her desire to have a child with McDaid, emphasizing that this would require a donor egg. The announcement sparked discussions in the press about the couple as possible preparations for an official marriage.
Chandler Bing is Matthew Perry.
Matthew Perry's character, Chandler, had an unusual background. He was born into a family of a writer of erotic novels, and his father was a trans woman with his own show in Las Vegas. These circumstances created many complexes in Chandler, which was reflected in his personal life. Chandler worked as a statistical and data reconfiguration analyst, but at one point decided to change careers and went into the advertising business. The character feared loneliness, but eventually found love and a family with Monica, whom he married in the 7th season of the TV series Friends. Despite the character's popularity, Perry only had 1 Emmy nomination for the role. After Friends ended, Perry had some success in his career, appearing in films such as Helpless, Daddy's 17 Again and the TV series Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip. However, as time went on, his appearances became rare and he mostly participated in television series. One of his most recent roles was in the TV series The Good Fight. In 2020, Perry released a line of t-shirts featuring a dancing Chandler. Nevertheless, to fully realize himself in the profession, he was prevented from problems with drug and alcohol addiction, which began while filming Friends. Matthew long struggled with this addiction, which he described in detail in his memoirs, talking about how it affected his career, personal life and health. Despite claims that he was clean, tragedy struck in late October 2023. Matthew Perry passed away at the age of 54 at his home in his hot tub. Hours before his death, he had been playing pickleball and later stopped answering calls from his personal assistant. He was found unconscious. The medical examination determined that death was due to drowning caused by ischemic heart disease and the presence of chemicals in the body, in particular ketamine, which was used to treat depression. It has become known that Perry had purchased the drug through a dealer several months before his death, and the last dose proved fatal. The investigation into the circumstances of his death is ongoing, and among the suspects are his assistant Kenny Iwamasa and Dr. Mark Chavez, who prescribed sleeping pills to the actor. As for his personal life, Perry had always kept his relationships hidden from the public. It is known that he was not married and had no children. While working on Friends, Perry dated Julia Roberts, Lauren Graham and Yasmin Bleeth. He was also in a relationship with actress Lizzie Kaplan from 2006 to 2012, and in 2019 he was spotted with agent and producer Molly Gerwitz, to whom they were engaged, but the wedding never took place.
Rachel Green, Jennifer Aniston.
The plot of the series begins with the unexpected appearance of Rachel in the apartment of her school friend Monica. She ran away from her own wedding and decides to start a new life, giving up her father's money. Throughout the seasons, Friends viewers watch her career progress from a waitress at the Central Perk Cafe to a management position at Ralph Lauren. Rachel became one of the central figures of the series, cementing her as one of the most memorable characters in television history. Her hairstyle from the second season, which became known as Rachel, gained cult status and remains popular with women around the world, despite the fact that Jennifer Aniston herself was not enamored with the style. Rachel's haircut is one of the most sought-after haircuts in history. In addition, her heroine became a real fashion icon and had a great influence on the style of the 90s. Jennifer Aniston became the most successful actress from the entire cast of Friends. It was the role of Rachel that opened her way into the movie industry. For this role, she won the Emmy Award for Best Actress in a Comedy Series, as well as the Golden Globe. One of Aniston's first bright novels was A Marriage with Brad Pitt. Before him, the actress had a relationship with musician Adam Duritz and actor Tate Donovan, but only marriage to Pitt became a topic of active discussion in the media. The couple married in 2000, but 5 years later divorced, which was a great shock to the actress. The main reason for the breakup was considered Pitt's affair with Angelina Jolie, because of which Jennifer had a hard time with the divorce and tried to find solace in a relationship with Vince Vaughn and John Mayer. In 2011, Aniston met actor Justin Theroux, and 4 years later they married. However, this marriage was also short-lived and they broke up in 2018. There was talk that the reason could be Theroux's cheating, but the actors themselves did not confirm the rumors. Jennifer has no children, and although the press often published rumors about her pregnancy, she repeatedly denied them. Now Aniston is 55 years old. She is successful, in demand and actively filmed. In the coming years, she has several projects planned, both as an actress and producer. Jennifer carefully monitors herself. She eats right, trains every day and has been maintaining a healthy lifestyle for many years, thanks to which she is in great shape.
Ross Geller is David Schwimmer.
David Schwimmer performed in Friends the role of Ross, Monica's older brother. His character, a paleontologist, was considered the smartest in the company of Friends, but this did not save him from awkward situations. From a young age, Ross was in love with Rachel, Monica's friend, and their love story became the key storyline of the series. Interestingly, the executive producer of Friends had already worked with Schwimmer before, so the image of Ross was created specifically for him. This made David the first actor invited to the show. He was nominated for an Emmy Award for his work in the first seasons. David Schwimmer is now 57 years old. After the success in Friends, he continued his career in the movie, but he shoots infrequently. Films with his participation are released every 2 or 3 years. His last work, the main role in the movie Little Death 2024, in addition to acting, Schwimmer is actively involved in the fight against domestic violence and supports many charitable organizations. He has also participated in actions to increase penalties for drug dealers. Schwimmer's first public romance was with actress Millie Avidal, whom he dated from 1998 to 2001. After that, he had affairs with singer Natalia Imbruglia and model Gina Lee. However, it wasn't until he met photographer Zoe Bachman in 2007 that made him consider starting a family. At the time of their acquaintance, Zoe worked as a waitress in one of the London clubs. In 2010, they announced their engagement and soon married. In 2011, they had a daughter, Cleo. However, after 10 years together, in 2017, David and Zoe decided to take a break from their relationship. Although they failed to reunite, they maintained a warm, friendly relationship.
Joey Tribbiani as Matt LeBlanc.
Matt LeBlanc's character, Joey Tribbiani, was an actor who had been down on his luck for a long time. He interrupted random earnings in advertising and low-grade series, but his charisma and charm ensured his success among women. Eventually, his efforts were rewarded, and Joey became an actor in the popular TV series Days of Our Lives. One of the memorable traits of the character is his unwillingness to share food and his inability to count quickly, even with simple calculators. For the performance of the role of Joey LeBlanc, 3 times nominated for an Emmy Award, LeBlanc's personal life was intense. Back in the 90s, he began a romantic relationship with model Tanya Poole, which lasted 3 years, accompanied by frequent breakups and reunions. After their breakup, the actor was spotted in the company of Kate Hudson, and then he was linked to Brandi Glanville, a reality TV star. At the turn of the 2000s, LeBlanc found a new love, model Melissa McKnight, whom he married in Hawaii. In 2004, they had a daughter, Marina Pearl. However, marital happiness was short-lived. 2 years later, Matt cheated on Melissa with stripper Stephanie Stevens, which became a widely discussed story. Despite LeBlanc's public apology, Melissa filed for divorce. LeBlanc did not marry after that, although his 8-year relationship with actress Andrea Anders was quite lengthy. In 2016, he began an affair with car show producer Aurora Mulligan, who was 17 years younger than him, but the relationship ended after 6 years. As of now, Matt LeBlanc is 57 years old. He was the host of the popular British car show Top Gear from 2016 to 2020. The last time he appeared on screen was in 2020 in the TV series All Taken. Now LeBlanc is filmed less often, but maintains a microblog where he shares news with fans. However, many fans notice that with age the actor has changed a lot, and his image of Joey is no longer as recognizable as before.
Phoebe Buffay as Lisa Kudrow.
Lisa Kudrow played the flighty and eccentric Phoebe Buffay, whose past experiences living on the streets and petty crime have shaped her unusual character. In the series Friends, Phoebe works as a messoise, and her trademark has been odd songs of her own composition, including the famous Dread Cat, which has become iconic among fans. In one season, Phoebe decided to become a surrogate mother for her brother, giving birth to triplets. By the series finale, Phoebe marries Mike Hannigan, whom she was accidentally introduced to by Joey. Of all the actors of Friends, Lisa Kudrow achieved the greatest success in terms of recognition. She won an Emmy Award and was nominated for it 5 times. In the late 80s, Lisa Kudrow briefly dated TV host Conan O'Brien, but in 1995 she married Michelle Stern, the owner of an advertising agency. 3 years later, while filming Friends, the couple had a son, Julian. The screenwriters even included Kudrow's pregnancy in the plot of the series, making her character a surrogate mother. Now Lisa Kudrow is 61 years old, and she actively works in movies and voices cartoons. In 2024 came out a series with her participation, Bandits in Time, and several more projects are in development. In addition to her acting career, Lisa teaches creative writing at a school for children from disadvantaged families. She takes care of her health, keeps fit, and is a vegetarian, like her character Phoebe.
Mike Hannigan as Paul Rudd.
One day, Phoebe and Joey decided to organize dates for each other. However, Joey forgot to find a suitable candidate for Phoebe and ended up introducing her to a random man named Mike, played by Paul Rudd. Despite the unexpected acquaintance, a relationship developed between Phoebe and Mike, and after overcoming all the difficulties, they got married at the end of the series. In real life, Paul Rudd has everything stable. He met his future wife Julie Yeager early in his career, and they dated for 5 years before marrying in 2003. The couple are still together and have 2 children, son Jack and daughter Derby. At the moment, 55-year-old Paul Rudd is one of the most successful actors in Hollywood. His fame did not come at once, but he is best known for his role in the films Ant-Man and the Avengers from the Marvel Universe. He also has several projects coming up. Rudd is in excellent physical shape, and jokes about his eternal youth have become an integral part of his public image. Paul also enjoys baseball and American soccer, and actively supports sports teams from his home state of Kansas.
Ben Geller is Cole Sprouse.
Ross's son, Ben, was born from his first marriage to Carol at the end of the first season of Friends. By the time the series ended, Ben was already 9 years old. After his parents divorced, he lived with Carol, but Ross was actively involved in his upbringing, and so the boy made occasional appearances during the show. Cole Sprouse, who played Ben, began his acting career as an infant, often appearing on screen with his twin brother Dylan. In his youth, his first romance was with Bree Morgan, whom he met while attending university. Later, in 2017, his new chosen one was Lily Reinhart, a colleague from the TV series Riverdale, where Sprouse played one of the main roles. At first, the couple hid their relationship, but soon the affair became public. In 2020, Sprouse and Reinhart separated, and soon after the breakup, the actor was spotted in the company of different girls. He later found love with model Ari Fournier, and they are currently happy together. Cole is now 32 years old. He and his brother Dylan still work in the entertainment industry, but each focused on their own projects. In addition to the role of Ben, Sprouse gained fame thanks to the series Riverdale. 2 movies have been released with him in 2024, and 3 more are in development. He maintains 2 social media accounts. In one he shares news, and in the other he posts pictures of those who try to discreetly photograph him. According to the actor, this helps him cope with anxiety caused by excessive attention from fans.
Jenice is Maggie Wheeler.
Jenice, the eccentric girl Chandler dated on Friends, left an indelible mark with her distinctive voice, infectious laugh and famous phrase "oh my god." Although her relationship with Chandler ended many times, fate kept bringing them back together again, and Chandler was never able to finally cut ties with her. The character of Jenice appears in each season of the series, adding her comical moments to the story. After Friends, the actress, Maggie Wheeler, appeared in various TV series, but they were mostly minor roles or episodic appearances. In the 90s, Wheeler dated actor David Duchovny. Now Maggie Wheeler is 63 years old. She is married to actor Daniel Wheeler, with whom they have 2 daughters. The actress last appeared on screen in the 2021 Friends reunion special, where she expressed her gratitude to the series for her career. She also revealed that fans still call her Jenice when they meet her on the street, which only confirms the popularity of her character even years later.
Judy Geller is Christina Pickles.
Christina Pickles played the role of Judy Geller, the mother of Monica and Ross on the TV series Friends. Her character was known for her devotion to her son Ross, whom she constantly praised, and her critical attitude towards her daughter Monica, despite the fact that she herself was once criticized by her mother. Judy Geller has appeared in all seasons of the show, adding comedic and dramatic moments. In addition to Friends, Pickles has appeared in acclaimed films such as Romeo, Juliet, and George of the Jungle 2, as well as popular TV series including How I Met Your Mother. For 20 years her husband was director Victor Lobel, but the couple divorced in the early 80s. They have 2 children, son Oliver and daughter Rebecca. Now Christina Pickles is 89 years old, and she has significantly reduced her participation in the movie industry. Her last appearance on screen was in 2020.
Jack Geller, Elliot Gould.
Jack Geller, the father of Monica and Ross, was a comical character who often quarreled with his wife Judy and tried to support his children, although he did so a little clumsily. He was distinguished by his habit of making inappropriate remarks, making offhand jokes, and smoking in secret from everyone. Jack added levity to the dramatic moments of the show through his humor and unexpected comments. Actor Elliot Gould, who played Jack, can be seen not only in Friends but also in other famous movies. He appeared in the Ocean S Friends trilogy, the films Bakun the Love Chronicles, and Ocean S 8 Girlfriends. In the 60s, Gould was married to famous singer and actress Barbra Streisand, and they have a son. In the early 70s, Gould married Jennifer Bogart, daughter of director Paul Bogart, but the couple divorced in 1979. They have 2 children together. Now Elliot Gould is 86 years old, and despite his age, he continues to be active in movies. Every year movies with his participation are released, and he has become perceived as a nostalgic star who is appreciated for his contribution to the industry and his long career.
Richard is Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck played Richard Burke, an ophthalmologist and friend of the Geller family who has been dating Monica for some time, despite the 21-year age difference. Their affair was one of the central storylines, showing how Monica copes with loving a man much older than her and the conflict between personal desires and family expectations. Tom Selleck has always preferred to hide his personal life from the public. However, it is known that his first wife was model Jacqueline Ray. In 1985, Selleck met British dancer Gilly Mack, with whom he married in 1987. In this union, they had a daughter, Hannah Margaret. Now Tom Selleck is 79 years old, and he continues to be active on television. Despite his age, he looks great and keeps in excellent physical shape. What is interesting, unlike many actors of Friends, Selleck was already a big star before participating in the series. His fame came thanks to his role as Private Detective Thomas Magnum in the series Private Detective Magnum, where he created an iconic image. This character is so popular that based on his appearance and style, the character of Dale from the animated series Chip and Dale Rush to the Rescue was created.